Is COVID-19 even a thing anymore? Well, if you're an ICU travel nurse family, it is. Welcome back to NOP. I'm Kristen. John is my husband. He's a travel nurse, and we travel in our 37-foot travel trailer with our 3 kiddos and a dog. Coronavirus is not really at the top of everyone's minds right now, and not ours either, really. I mean, we still wear masks when we go to the grocery store, but we're definitely not wearing them on the trails, and there's plenty of people out on the trails right now. How does the COVID testing work, and what would happen if he came home positive? Those are a few questions that we had to consider when we got back from our beach trip a few weeks ago.
Where I've been working lately, there has not been a whole lot of COVID. It's been pretty low-key. There's been a few patients here, a few patients there. Then we went on our trip to the beach. Then we came back from the beach. And because of the way things are working right now, the census of the hospital has been low. I have not had a unit to work on, so I've been floating all over the hospital. They've tried to remedy that by putting me in this one area that's like an ICU pulmonary step down is what they're calling it. And it's sort of like the COVID rule-out unit, which, you know, whatever. I mean, I had a feeling as an ICU nurse taking another travel contract, and this time just means you're going to be working with COVID patients. We got back from the beach, started working on this unit that they've got me on right now, and lo and behold, there has been a significant increase in these COVID patients. And it's a lot of rule-outs, it's people that are positive, and stuff like that. And then a couple of days go by, and last week, I get this call, and they're like, hey, you need to come up to the front of the nurses station. Which, if you're a nurse, or you've been in the healthcare profession, any kind of profession, it's a hey, the manager wants to talk to you. Hey, you need to go see the charge nurse. You know that feeling that you get, like, this is either going to be good or it's going to really not be good. And I was like, I don't know if I can't think of anything that I did to get me in trouble. And so I go up there and they're like, you know, we haven't really talked about this because whatever, but there's been some instances where some people were exposed, and because of such, and I'm going to say this, and it's public news now because it has been passed to the media via the hospital, that there were some staff that were tested positive.
Right.
COVID tested.
All right,
I'm not so thrilled about this.
Okay, I'm going to ask you just a few questions before we get started.
Okay.
Now, it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to give you that, okay?
I'm going to take the
Yeah,
bus.
take the glass off. You're fine. I'm going to go down about that far. So I'm going to go all the way back to the nasal pharynx, okay? So it's going to hurt. Have you ever broke your nose?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, do you have a septum?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Have you
Things are clear today.
Good deal. And have you ever been on any, like, chemo or anything like that?
No.
Okay. And you feel pretty good both sides? You think pretty equal?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
For now.
All right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have you tilt your head far back.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, close your eyes and just breathe. Once I get down, it's going to take me about 10 seconds to feel it rotate, okay?
Okay.
And here we go. Deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in. And we are down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you are done. Woo. There you go.
Yeah, it's not really painful. Just kind of.
Yeah. It just takes your
Makes your
breath
eyes
away.
water. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going for brain ears.
I think you might have got some. What little I had left.
You're good.
All right. Thank you very much.
So they tested all the nurses. John got tested. He got the footy for you guys. And we are now waiting to find out the results. And they said it was going to be like 2 to 4 days before the results came in, and we're really hoping that they come in today because he's got 3 days off in a row starting tomorrow. And if he's positive, we are going to lock everything down. We are going to hole up in our RV and take walks around here and not go anywhere public whatsoever for 2 weeks. That's the plan. But in the meantime, I have not felt okay going anywhere public, which means we don't have groceries. I'm gonna try to see if maybe Aldi will do curbside, but definitely Walmart is a no, and Ingles, which is the grocery store close to us, does not offer that service. So yeah, today we had biscuits. I used evaporated milk.
Mommy's biscuits are the best.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
No, I'm serious about it.
Better than Bojangles?
Yes.
This means we're not going to go to laundromats, which for us is kind of a big thing because we seem to stockpile our laundry and then do laundry once every 2 weeks and it gets really big. So I've been trying to do laundry here at the homestead, and we just hang dry it all. There's a washing machine that we can use, and then we just hang dry our clothes because there's not a dryer here, which is totally fine. I actually kind of like it. It gives me some satisfaction of hanging clothes outside. We're also busting out our essential oils more often. We're taking, like, we have On Guard from doTERRA. We're not distributors, but we really like their products, and so we take On Guard, we put it in our diffuser. We've got stuff always diffusing inside our RV, and we're just trying to keep things, wiped down. We're kind of like this halvesy thing, Our family, we like our natural products, but we also believe in chemistry, and so we have some natural products and some that aren't natural. Like, we do use Lysol, especially when John comes home. Like, we Lysol everything down, so we do have those like chemicals and things. We try to keep them outside, and then we use our essential oils inside since we're in a tighter space. And at the same time, we were all experiencing a very odd GI bug that was going through our family and was sending everybody into the bathroom all the time with cramps, and Aaron was even throwing up. Both the boys had it. I don't think Chloe ever had it. John and I both had it, and it was very interesting because even though it was all GI related, we kept wondering, well, is this coronavirus? Because we had this like 2 to 4 waiting period between when John got tested and when we found out the results. And so every little thing that was happening was like, oh, is this a symptom? Could this be a symptom? Is this now showing up as a symptom? And so it was a very stressful week, one where we stayed inside. We tried to isolate ourselves even from our friends here because we didn't know if we had it, or even if John had it, if the rest of us had it, and all the things. So it was a very interesting week, and I'm really glad it's over, but it did take almost an entire week to get the results back. So there was a long period of time where we thought we might be carrying it around with us, so we had to be very, very cautious. Luckily, John tested negative, and so all of the things, like, we finally got to go grocery shopping and we stocked everything up. It was funny because I was down to the bare minimum. I mean, I was making smoothies out of evaporated milk and frostbit and strawberries, like, and biscuits and things out of like flour and like canned milk and things that we had stocked in case something like this happened. And so it was an interesting experience, to say the least, but I'm happy that John was negative, we're all feeling fine, we've gotten over our GI bug, and we've been out and about, so we are enjoying the summer here in Asheville. It is gorgeous, and we have another really fun episode planned for you this weekend. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Hope y'all are having a happy summer, and you're getting out there and exploring and enjoying some nature. Thanks for joining us. We will see you out there.